Hi, I'm finally here to talk to you about learning a British accent. As you may already know, I'm a non-native British English teacher and speaker, and my accent is the result of my 20-year daily practice. Yes, I've been practicing every day for 20 years running. For 20 years running. I can't believe it. So in this video, I'm going to give you two important pieces of advice that I know will work for you if you'd like to sound like a Brit. I'm not going to give you any instructions. This is more of the information that you need to pay attention to if you aspire to acquire a beautiful British accent. Keep watching. I've been learning English since I was 5, so it's kind of my second native language, shall we say. And at the age of 11, I took my first solo trip to Britain. I went to study there. This is when I fell in love with a variety of British accents, and I got my heart set on acquiring one of them. Since then, I've tried many different things, and at some point, I started to copy and shadow many native speakers with beautiful accents. I copied and shadowed many British actors, newsreaders, singers, royal family members, accent coaches. I even took highly recommended phonetic courses. But I ended up being a parodist. Yes, I started to sound like a parodist, like a stand-up comedian, if you like, because I didn't sound natural. Even though I had very beautiful sounds, I learned how to pronounce them very well. I was down in the dumps. I didn't know what to do. And this was my very big mistake. What I'm trying to say is that if you really like someone's accent, if you find it beautiful and enchanting, it doesn't always mean that you will feel comfortable speaking the same way and pronouncing the sounds the same way, because maybe it's not your type of intonation, it's not your type of speed, voice quality, it's not your type of expression. This is not how you're used to expressing yourself, and you can't relate to this personality. Let's say you decide to copy your mom, your dad, your sibling, your best friend, your neighbor. You will never sound natural copying and shadowing them. It's the same with English. Once you start to sound natural, this is the right person to copy. It can be one person or maybe a few people with very, very similar pronunciation, very similar accent, and maybe even very similar personality type. I don't aspire to discredit any highly recommended phonetic courses out there. I'd like you to pay attention to the fact that when a prominent accent coach or teacher instructs you, repeat after me, it's not always a solution, or it's not always the solution for you. Once you start to sound natural and you feel comfortable speaking the same way, you're on the right path. You're on the right way. Now, a few words about tongue twisters. Very many English teachers and accent coaches encourage you to practice tongue twisters. But wait, every new sentence in English is a tongue twister. Every new sentence you pronounce. Well, practicing a tongue twister is not about just mechanical repetition of sounds and words. When you practice a tongue twister, you don't practice the speed. You practice the accent, So a tongue twister is designed to help you acquire the desired accent. It may be RP, Cockney, Yorkshire, whatever. So I strongly encourage you not to practice tongue twisters unless you know which accent you would like to acquire. And one more thing, when you practice a tongue twister, give it some meaning as if you're talking to a native speaker. Don't turn this into just a mechanical repetition. Give it some of your intonation, your own expression, your own speed and voice quality. For example, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck wood? The car park's far from where we are now, isn't it? The car park's far from where we are now. Right, if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel to let me know I've been helpful, and I'll see you soon for another video.